What's going on, guys? How's it going? Yes, another one of these dang vlogs of mine. It's currently Wednesday here on Vlogging Life, and something came in the mail today. Something that I ordered on Prime Day finally showed up. Well, two things did. The thing in that big box over there on the table, that's my brother's present. You're not allowed to see that one. Putting my shower towel in the bathroom, because if I can get this damn thing off my shoulder, I'm gonna have a shower after my workout. My pants are falling down. This bad boy showed up. The Instant Pot. Most trusted brand. I haven't even opened it. I took it out of the box. Went, wow, cool. Just gotta clean up a little bit of space on my counter here, and then we'll crack into it. So I'm basically retiring the old rice cooker in favor of this thing here, mainly because it can do everything the rice cooker can do and more. As you can tell, it's a slow cooker. It's a sauteer. Apparently it makes yogurt. That's cool. Pressure cooker. It's a food warmer, a veggie steamer, and also a rice cooker. So what do you need a rice cooker and a slow cooker for? This Instant Pot just replaced two of my counter-consuming pots. I can make chili in this thing. That's pretty badass. Why are you always in my way? Like, I can't even get close now because you're right in front of me. You're such a little caterpillar. You know that, right? You little caterpillar. Who's a caterpillar? Who's a caterpillar? Who's a puppy? Alright, so I cut the tape off of it so that it'd be easier to open. And, okay, so it looks like we got some, well, we got a recipe booklet and some how-to and stuff inside of here. I'm just going to put this here over on the stove top. What's this? This is the power adapter. Is that just a D? Funny, man, so many things use this style now, like computer monitors and computers and televisions and remember back in the day when it was just computers. Piece of styrofoam, I'll break that up and put it in the garbage. And oh wait, this is actually a heavy unit compared to the rice cooker. What is this? Okay. Just throw that on the ground. Let me unbag this and we'll take a gander see. Okay, first complication is this is not going to fit where the rice cooker was, which was over there. I was thinking about just tucking it underneath the cupboard, like how I did before, but as you can see, that's about all we're getting out of that. So, not a big deal. Worst case Ontario, what I'll do is I'll just, I guess park it right here beside the air fryer. And have team cooking. Yeah. What am I going to put under there? Probably could have left the rice cooker there, but I'll never use the rice cooker again because that's a rice cooker. So I guess what I can do is probably stuff my blender under here and give me more countertop space. And once I clear off these little bit of dishes over here in front of the coffee station, I'll have that for countertop space. I need more countertop space. It's these cupboards here that are taking up a lot of inventory. If they're cut in half, like maybe it's chopped to here and gave me... Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Okay, so you twist it and you oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. So you open it up and there's a bunch of crap inside. What's this? Thank you for buying me type thing? Oh, warning labels. Okay. Who pays attention to warning labels anymore? Come on, pull up. Oh, they gave me measuring stuffs and a rice spoon. That's pretty cool. Ladles and things. And does this come out? Oh, it does. Oh, nice. Look at the size of this pot, guys. Bet you could probably make some pretty good soups in here. Bet you probably could. So this is the 6-quart model, not the 7 or 9. But like, it's just me eating out of it. So this pot here would probably make a decent amount of chilies. And I don't know, it's like little racks and things for it. So I'll have to take care of that. What's this? What are you complaining about? Make sure heating element is free from grease. Do not leave food in heating element. Use genuine Instant Pot inner pot for cooking. Remove card before use. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Well, now I know what this thing is. It's like you put a chicken on it, and then you put it in the pot, right? And because there's a chicken in there, these will stay upright. So to pull the chicken out, all you do is you just grab it by these, obviously with not your fingers. You'd probably use a pair of tongs or something. And you can take your chicken out in one solid piece. That's a pretty cool little invention. Nice. Probably won't use it very often, because the first thing I plan on making in this is shredded chicken. And I plan on doing that tonight. See, I haven't ripped my workout yet, guys. I'm still due for my workout. So, I did, and you guys are with me yesterday, bought some chicken. We're going to grab a couple pieces. We're going to throw it in the new pressurized cooker. Going to add some broth to her. Then we're going to hit it. Now, to be fair, I did look up this recipe already. It's a group online that I follow that I've mentioned multiple times in the past. Keto Connect. They've actually made this shredded chicken. I need about a cup of water. We're good. Throw that into the pressurized cooker. I'm going to put in some of my beef stock. This stuff is always good. There we go. And I kind of want to flavor it too with more spice, so I think I'm going to add some garlic and some oregano. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to do poultries. We're going to give her 20 minutes on high pressure and press this button. What? Okay, I don't even know what the frig I'm doing here. 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Cancel. Okay, poultry. 20 minutes. And then you just sit here and wait and it starts? Like you don't have to press a button or anything? See, this is why they give you a manual, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll let that go. I have this here set to sealed. Yeah, sealed. Okay. Because we want to make sure that's set on sealed so it doesn't vent. That's all there is to it. It does feel pretty loose though. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I gotta look this up. I think, because that's all I saw them do on Keto Connect was press poultry, set it for 20 minutes. I had to put in 2 pounds of chicken in and making sure the pressure's set to high and making sure this flapper's closed. Like that's, we'll see what happens in 20 minutes. We'll come back and check on it. As for this sweaty fool, I'm gonna ride my bike and get some cardio in. The old, I managed to fix it up, hey guys, check this out now. Look, I got the computer working. See, computer works now. It's still not quite attached down here, so what I might do is take it apart, get some JB Weld and fix the actual mounting. But there was a problem inside. One of those, I don't even know the proper term for it. It's like it's a capacitor, but it's like a coin with 2 leads coming off the base. I don't know the actual name of them, but it exploded, and there's, you know, capacitor shit everywhere. And the diode before it was completely browned out. Luckily, I could read the specifications off the capacitor because they were written on a spot that wasn't destroyed. So I was able to go to Mesco and get myself a new capacitor because I didn't have one in stock in the house on any of the old technology that I could find that was in near the capacity for the bike. And the diode, they had a bunch there. They just gave it to me. It cost me like 27 cents, and I fixed the computer back up, threw fresh batteries in it, and lo and behold, she fires. So yeah, well, that's the thing. But like I said, I want to JB Weld the guy so that it stays on there more. Because like when you're really giving it, because I do the high intensity interval training, guys, and what that is you have 15, or it's a 15-minute run. No, sorry, it's a 12-minute run where you do 30 seconds of regular speed and then 10 seconds of as fast, as hard as you can go. High intense interval training is better training than doing a standard ride a bike for an hour. It's been proven to burn more fat. It's been proven to give you better go. It's just all around a better thing. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to hit it. I'm not going to film my workout because I'm not one of them putzes on YouTube. I just letting you guys know that I'm going to give her. I might, actually I'm going to use the Bowflex for a bit too afterwards. And then we'll grab some chicken and hopefully she's cooked. Okay, well, this chicken should be done. Let's take a look at it here. Okay, it's all depressurized. Wow, that smells amazing. Is that what you're supposed to do? Okay, that's pretty cool. On the lids, they got these things and they slide in perfect. But look at that chicken. That looks freaking amazing. There's even like a little broth in there and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna grab a fork and shred the shit out of it. Maybe I should have threw some onions or something in there. Is this gonna shred? No? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Just falls apart. Oh, beauty plan, boys. Probably added too much water to it though. Should have grabbed more chicken. First I could have made a chicken soup. Okay, let me shred this. I literally just shredded 5 pieces of chicken with a fork. This pot is sweet. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is grab my bowl. I'm going to put some spinach and kale into it, top it with chicken, and that's going to be my meal. Okay, big change in plans on the shredded chicken. I kind of went into the fridge, grabbed every vegetable I had. Kale, spinach, coleslaw, cabbage, cauliflower. Chopped it all up into the pot. So what I'm going to do, we're going to seal her up. And we're going to hit it again. We're going to do, I don't know. Let's just, can we just do like do poultry again. We'll do it for 15 minutes. Then we'll let her do her thing, because there ain't no thing like a chicken wing. We'll make sure this is turned off so that it doesn't vent the pressure. And we'll check on it in 15. Not really strapped for time. I got plenty. Fuck, I love cabbage. Alright, we'll let that go. We'll come and check on it in 15 minutes. I just filled up my bubba with water. And let's have a sit and talk, because my legs are rubber. So I got to thinking about this whole vlogging thing, right? Like, remember back in the day for 7 years when I did it every freaking day and had a video up every day at 9 a.m. and I enjoyed it. And then I dropped that video last year in March saying, guys, I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'm putting her on hold. And then I kind of also put it on big time hold and wasn't doing it anymore. And then I quit YouTube and then came back and all that nonsense. Well, I chalked that up to the way I was feeling back then. That's my logic. You're probably noticing a lot more consistent videos every Wednesday and Saturday. I think that's a good time. Wednesdays and Saturdays, midweek and weekend for a video. You know, YouTube's not really that hot right now, and a lot of people aren't really searching on it anymore. They're going to other resources for informations. And let's face it, my videos are usually not that chock full of information. It's just nonsense about my life. But I got pretty depressed. I was feeling pretty down last year. Like, yeah, I got the job and all that, and I'm doing what I was trained to do, but it was still like a financial burden on my back. Like, I still had issues with money. Probably shouldn't have bought the truck at the time, but I needed a new vehicle because the G6 is currently scrapped. Pretty sure Ford's not trying to sell that pile anymore. I haven't looked into it, but like that car was rough, man. Like the engine wanted to die. A couple times it left me stranded. Never had a problem with a Ford leaving me stranded though. Let me tell you, I owned a Tempo and a Focus. Tempo had the service engine soon. Like, come on, she even put herself in a limp home mode and got me home. Sure, it was slow as frig, but I got there. Stupid G6, it would just stop. You turn the key and nothing would happen, and you think, oh, it's a problem with the battery, but then you'd replace the battery and it was still doing the same thing, and then you bring it in and they're like, oh, some sensor blew and they got to replace this sensor. It's like, okay, you know, you need a fail-safe, a way to get home, because you imagine if you're like doing a run back from Toronto and you kind of got stuck in Trout Creek. That's banjo country, boys. You don't want to get stuck in Trout Creek. But I'm just saying, like, you know, so I got pretty down on myself, pretty depressed. I was working a lot of hours, not having much time for me. And then finally, Bill 148 came through and they had to honor our raise. So we all got our big raise. We're now making exactly the same as the union guys, except for the only difference is they get vacation time and we don't. This is why I like after hours. For instance, I'm going to be able to work tonight, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's like a little long weekend, and you get one of those every 4 weeks. And when you work the day shift, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It comes up to 51 hours a week. Then I get that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and I don't go back in until Thursday at 11 p.m. So it's like another 4-day weekend right there. And you get an extra weekend off. Like when I work my 3 to 11 shift, I work Monday to Friday, and then I get Saturday off and Sunday. This is why I like the after hours, is because even though we get our vacations paid on our paychecks 4% regardless, those 4 days off in a row, it's kind of like a little mini vacation, a little mini recharge the batteries. And I actually use those to work extra. I'm actually thinking about, there's a guy, he sent out an email there from one of the other teams working 3 to 11 for Friday. He needs to take the day off. He's got a family reunion to go to, and he'd like to have the time off, so he's looking for something to take it. I'm thinking about taking it because I only work 21 hours this week. So if I would take that shift, that's going to bring me up to 29, or 24 hours this week, sorry. That would bring me up to 32 hours, and that'd be great. See, these after hours shifts, they're weird. 1 week you work a lot of hours, the next week you don't work as many. It balances out to 36 and a quarter hours every week. They don't pay us for our lunches. A lot of places are doing that. Whatever. It's just the way she goes, right? But no, I was pretty depressed last year, and that's why I was like, you know, when I was making videos, I was pretty down, and people picked it up, and they got mad at me, and blah, 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 and you know how it is. And I get mad at them, because it's like, well, fuck, I'm stressed out, but I can't really talk about it, because I don't really want to put my burden on people, but I was putting my burden on people because I was making videos about it, and I was being a dickhead on the videos. That's when I decided to put the camera down and only film when I was going to be positive, and go from there. But like, since everything, like 2018, guys, has been a great year so far. This has been, 2015 was fucking horse shit, because that's when I lost my job at Ontario. That's when the well went dry. 2016 was fucking horse shit, because I worked at the call center. I worked for that vape shop. You know, it was just fucking bullshit. It was like, I felt like I went backwards, because I was doing two things that are not my forte. Like the call center thing, yeah, it's just customer service. Any fucking monkey with lips can do that. But the vape shop, you know, that's a job you get when you're in high school, because you're selling tobacco-based products, according to Health Canada. It's not true though. But you know, that's like a job you get when you're looking for your career. It's not a job you get for fucking life. So for me to go and do that, it reminded me why the hell I needed to find a real job, because working for somebody else at a vape shop, getting reamed out all the time for fucking things that you can't control, like sales. Why the fuck aren't people coming in and buying stuff? Well, people aren't going to come in and buy stuff if they can't A, park in the back because your neighbor's a Chinese restaurant and they're more popular than you and the back spots get full so quick, and B, it's fucking winter. Nobody wants to go driving when it's minus 35. Like, pull your fucking finger out of your ass. So I'm glad that I did that and experienced that, and it made me smarten up. And the best thing that ever happened was putting my resume on monster.ca and getting picked up by that agency that now I work for. 2017 was an okay year. I got my job and I was making money and I was able to survive and life was good. But 2018, it's like I'm actually pulling ahead, boys. It's like being in a drag race that's been going on for 3 years, and you get off the line with a hot, heavy go, and then all of a sudden you just lose your momentum and Buddy's beside you and he's pulling on you hard, and then you get near the end and all of a sudden your turbo spools up, your nitrous engages, and your fucking front end comes off the ground and you're squealing down and you just blow past him into the finish line. That's what these past 3 years have felt like to me, and it took a toll on me mentally. it took a toll on me physically. I wasn't sleeping right at night. I wasn't myself. I was drinking heavily. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not an alcoholic, but if I was, I'd be having beer with my dinner tonight and every night. But I'm not an alcoholic, but fuck, I could have been. Like, I was literally having beer every night. And I would, like, for instance, that at the call center, there was a beer store right in the parking lot. I would get off work, drive to the beer store, pick up a 12-pack, go home, fuck that over. $20, right, for a 12-pack of James. And then the next day, get up, go to work hungover, fucking do her again, buy another 12-pack, come home, fuck that over. I was doing that daily. That's why I got 325 fucking pounds of fat on me. It's because I was heavily drinking. I wasn't eating right. I was killing the bag of Doritos. I was killing the pizzas from Caesars, sandwiches every day from the grocery store when I worked at the call center. Like, non-stop bullshit. So I knew something had to change. But I just wasn't in the right state of mind to do it. And it wasn't until recently when we finally got our raise in April. And I started thinking, I need to do something. I need to do something about this. I went to the doctors to get my test for... we got a family fucking disease thing called Lynch disease. Look it up. I don't really want to talk about it. But I think Dad said it was active in him. So my brother and I had to go get tested and blood work and shit. So I went to see Doc and he had me go to the fucking lab and they pulled blood and did work and came back and he told me, you're Lynch negative. So I don't have the Lynch disease, so that's a bonus. Because apparently if you have Lynch disease, you're pretty fucking guaranteed to get colon cancers and prostate cancers and all sorts of fucking cancers. Fuck cancer. I'm so sick of that shit. But anyway, I digress. But he did tell me that if I don't fucking tame her down, if I don't smarten up, if I don't clean up my act and start losing weight, I'm going to be injecting insulin. And then I remembered back in the Ontario days with Bruce and Craig and I think the other guy too, Ken, they would all stab themselves with these like fucking, looks like an EpiPen. You crank it and then they'd stick themselves in the gut. And it was just like, I don't want to do that. I got to do something. So I changed my eating patterns, but not really. I would eat like steak and potatoes. And then I was like, fuck, I'm not losing weight and I'm not losing dimensions and I can't fit in my pants. So I was like, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden, one of the guys at work, when I started there, he was pretty hefty. He slimmed down. He was, being on after hours, I only see the day staff once every 3 weeks. He lost a lot of weight in the 3 weeks I didn't see him. And I went, what the fuck? So I'm like, hey. He's like, what? And I'm like, are you like lifting weights or something? Like, what's going on? I'm like, you look like you lost like 30 pounds. And he goes, actually, I'm down 20. I'm like, what are you doing? And that's when he explained keto. And then I remembered back in the day, I was actually at Bloke's, Crazy British Bloke, you know, that guy in London that used to make videos but quit because fuck YouTube. Well, anyway, a while back I was at Bloke's and his son is big into like lifting weights and bodybuilding and nutrition and all that shit. He actually went to school for it. He knows all about it. Keto, paleo, how to cut, how to bulk, all that fucking shit, how to target different muscle groups with weights, free weights, cable machines, all that. He could fucking give you a program that would just rock your tits. But he got Bloke on keto, and I remembered it from back then. And then Tour Time on YouTube, Tour's Time, she also does keto. So when he explained keto to me, and he actually bought the book from Keto Connect off of Amazon, he's like, give this a read. So I brought it home and I read it that night. I'm not a good reader, but when I'm interested in something, I'll fucking have at her, man. Let me tell you. So I read the book on keto and went, you know what, this makes complete sense. It makes perfect sense on how this works and how the body works. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's give her a go. Now here's the problem I have is I do have a lot of non-keto products downstairs. I got boxes and boxes and boxes of fucking mashed potatoes that I'm never going to eat. I got half a bag of rice that I'm never going to eat. Problem with it is if the box has been open or the bag's been cut, I can't bring it to the food bank. They're not going to take it. I don't like throwing out food because starving kids in Africa. So you see my dilemma here? It's kind of a bitch. So what do? Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up pitching the shit because it's going to gradually go bad or bugs are going to get into it or something. The unsealed boxes of potatoes, next time we have a food drive at work, I'll just bring it there and chuck it in the food drive. I know you need butters and milks and stuff to make it. It's not exactly a good food drive thing. It's not like a can of beans that you can crack open and eat in the side of a train car, but it's something, and I'm not going to eat them because I'm telling you, ever since I changed to this diet, life's just been different. I feel more positive, I feel more energetic, I can sleep at night, I don't need my medicinal marijuana to put me out, I can just lay down, and within 10 to 15 minutes of laying down, I'm out. I just pass out. It's amazing. I realize this is probably how normal people feel every day. This is probably why people do diets. Maybe, like, I could never do the vegan diet because I fucking love meat, and vegans don't eat that kind because they're afraid it hurts animals. Well, I guess it does because you got to kill an animal to eat it, right? Like that chicken I'm having. But I could totally understand dieting now and eating properly. And the funny thing is they covered something in that book on keto that made a lot of sense too. And it's about cancer. See, cancer cells need glucose. That's what they eat. Glucose is created from carbohydrates. If you limit your carbohydrate intake, you're now starving the cancer cells. That fucking makes a lot of sense. It also, if you're a type 2 diabetic and you limit your carb intake, your body no longer needs to produce as much insulin to destroy all the carbs you're taking in. Or sugar, sorry, that you're processing for energy. Therefore, in fact, it's going to help treat type 2 diabetes. And I looked it up just to see if it was actually a valid thing in the book. And sure as shit, doctors are actually using a similar diet to this called modified keto to help type 2 diabetics get back on track. And it's pretty cool. It's like, all right on, I probably should have been doing this a while ago. Like, I'm wearing, guys, the pants I just put on are my size 38 Wranglers. Mom bought me 2 Christmases ago. These pants haven't fit me in over a year and 2 months. I just put them on. I'm able to button them. The pants I've been wearing have been size 40. Okay? I just dropped 2 pant sizes. I'm fucking stoked. This is the tits. So, yeah. Let's go check on that chicken slop. Well, one thing I can confirm. This house right now smells fan-damn-tastic. Holy crap on a cracker. Does this house smell good? What? What? Why is it only 12 minutes in? I've been talking to this thing for a while. Oh! I bet you the pot has to preheat. Okay, we'll come back. All I know is I'm taking some of that cocksucking shit to work with me. I'll tell you all about that. Alright, well that Instapot's got to be done making my Insta cracked by now, for crying out loud. So, let's pitter patter and have at her. Yeah, I told you guys I'm wearing my size 38 jeans. Friggin' awesome. Alright, so, for that key reason right there. Wow. No. Stay open. God damn it. Okay, we'll let that do its spewing and brewing. Get at her it. So, I'm gonna have a bowl of that shit right now. It's almost 10 o'clock. So, if I eat some of this now, I'm gonna bring some to work in one of these containers. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of it. I don't have a lid for that pot. Like, this thing didn't come with a lid, did it? No. No, it totes didn't. I saw on Amazon. Oh, if you guys could smell. You guys... Oreo's drooling. If you guys could smell this house right now, it smells like a Chinese restaurant. Oh, does the click mean it's done? Okay, so how do I turn this off? I'm gonna press this button. Cool. Okay. There's a lot of freaking buttons on here, eh? It's like a freaking calculator that cooks food. It's nuts. Oh man. But would you just look at that? This is gonna be a couple days worth of meal right here. Freaking sweet. Okay, let's get some in a bowl. Okay, I was able to make one bowl and two of these things. The other one's in the fridge. Alright, it's a little dark in here, but let's get some chicken coleslaw, crack slaw, whatever. It's kind of like crack slaw at this point. Get some on. Oh my god, that's hot. Alright, we got some on the fork. Let's eat it. Wow. Okay. That's freaking good. Gonna be really good with that. I could eat carrots or potatoes. But, dude, that's gonna do the job. That Instant Pot, man, that's gonna save a lot of time. That's like the air fryers of slow cookers. Instant Pot and air fryer is like a bachelor's ultimate buddy. I'm telling you. And they have both of them on sale at Prime Day. Like, it's like they knew, bachelors, rejoice. Now you can enjoy instant meals without having to slave because shit makes it for you. And that Instant Pot, man, that stainless steel pot is so easy to clean. Like, a little bit of soap, a little bit of water, a little bit of scrubbing, pour out, rinse, wipe down, back to basics. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my dinner. So there you go. We figured around with an Instant Pot today. And I'm feeling great. Wearing my size 38 jeans. Yeah, down 2 sizes. Go Team Skivens. And tonight I gotta work. And I'm probably gonna work Friday night too. Because I love money. Money makes the world go round. Anyway, on that note, people, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging. And peace the frig out.